Okay, chicos, now let's talk about Gramática 1.4 on page 42. Negación, ¿no? How to make a sentence negative. Statements in Spanish are normally formed by using a subject, then the verb, and then the object or a preposition, or description, sorry. For example, las blusas, subject, son, verb, bonitas, adjective. We already talked about these parts of the speech in the other videos. So it's very important that you guys know how to identify this part of the speech. Subject, verb, adjective. Let's take a look at the next one. Jorge tiene un traje gris. Subject, verb, object, and adjective. Un traje gris. How you identify the object? Identify the verb and ask the verb what. Jorge has a gray suit. What Jorge has? He has, oh, the answer is he has a suit. No? So traje is the object. In a negative sentence, the word no precedes the verb. Very important. Las blusas no son bonitas. This is the verb. So the no precedes the verb. No son bonitas. The blouses are not pretty. In this case, in English, the not precedes the adjective, but in Spanish, the no precedes the verb. Jorge no tiene un traje gris. Jorge no, before the verb. Xiomara es una chica muy entusiasta. No es tímida. Franklin no es mi novio. Es el novio de Estefanía. Here, there are two additional words in Spanish that correspond to the English negative don't and doesn't. Eloy no tiene el pelo largo ahora. Eloy no tiene. Spanish, like many other languages, often uses more than one negative in the sentence. You will learn more about it, about negative words and their replacement in Gramática 9.2. So when you take Spanish 2, you will learn this rule in more detail. But here, no hay. No hay is the verb in this case, nada. Nada is nothing. You will learn that in chapter 9. En este salón de clase. There's nothing in this classroom. So yes, in Spanish, we can use a negative word twice, not like in English. Yeah. When answering a question affirmatively, start your answer with sí. But if you want to answer negatively, you may start your answer or your sentence with no, comma, no. So you can say no. For example, do you speak French? I would say in English, no, comma, I don't speak French. In Spanish, we no, comma, no hablo francés. You can use that no twice because the first no equals the no in English, and the next no belongs to the don't. No, don't, or doesn't. Bien. However, if a pronoun or a name should appear after the first no, make sure to place the second no directly before the verb. For example, Rodrigo, ¿eres estudiante? Sí, soy estudiante aquí en la universidad. Or no, coma, no soy estudiante, period. Soy profesor. Another example. ¿Lleva falda hoy Fátima? Here, this is the rule. ¿Lleva falda hoy Fátima? Is Fátima wearing a skirt today? No, coma. Fátima no lleva falda. Fátima needs to be placed before the second no to make sure that we're talking about the same person and the listener is clear. He or she knows that we're talking about Fátima. You don't have to say Fátima in reality because we know that we're talking about Fátima, but it doesn't hurt to emphasize, to mention the person again. No, Fátima no lleva falda ahora. You can't say, no Fátima lleva falda. No. If you want to mention the person again or the personal pronoun, it has to be before the second no. Bien. Hoy lleva pantalones. Claudia lleva falda. If you do not wish to repeat the information in the question, you may also answer using no just once. That's okay. Then provide additional information. For example, Omar, ¿eres de México? Omar, are you from Mexico? No, coma. Soy de Ecuador. No, I am from Ecuador. You don't need to say no, I I'm not from Mexico. I am from Ecuador. You only just can say, no, I am from Ecuador. No, soy de Ecuador. But you need to say, to put the comma, otherwise the entire idea changes. If you say, no soy de Ecuador, that means I'm not from Ecuador. But if you say, no, comma, soy de Ecuador, you say, no, I don't. I am from Ecuador. Bien, another example. ¿Cuesta $40 este vestido? Does this dress cost $40? No, coma, cuesta $36.49. No, it costs $36.49. No, coma. You don't need to say, no, it doesn't cost $40, etc. It's not necessary, but you need a comma right before cuesta. Bien, let's take a look at this activity and let's do number 1 together. Rewrite these affirmative sentences in the negative form. Modelo, Eloy es gordo. Eloy es gordo. How do you make it negative? Find the verb and place the no before the verb. Es is the verb. So, Eloy no es gordo. Let's do number 1 together. El expresidente Obama es muy cómico. The ex-president Obama is very funny. What is the verb? El expresidente Obama is. Okay, so the answer should be el expresidente Obama no es muy cómico. Bien, I hope you like this video. I know it will be very helpful for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.